So at what point do Tyler Perry movies start getting so bad that he actually decides to take his name out of the title? Tyler Perry's Single Moms Club is the latest from media mogul Tyler Perry. As writer, director, and producer, this time he gives us a story of 5 moms from diverse backgrounds raising kids by themselves and how they find strength and understanding through each other. It stars several people you likely won't know extremely well, taking part in several plots you likely will. Yep, this is another predictable but well-intentioned mess from Mr. Perry, who honestly has no reason to change his formula as long as the checks keep rolling in. Now, that's not to say there isn't anything good here. I did enjoy Terry Crews as one of the men hovering around this group of women. I've really come to appreciate him on the TV show Brooklyn Nine-Nine this year, and the humor he delivers in this seems to work most of the time, in a movie where not much else does. Plus, and let's call this the best thing, I really do think Tyler Perry approaches this topic with a true understanding and compassion, giving a lot of respect to women who have to manage the insanity of parenting alone, which is why it's even more frustrating that it's done so poorly. I mean, at the end, I just felt like I had watched 5 different after-school specials rolled into one. The whole endeavor had the feel of a special episode of a corny sitcom instead of resonating with any kind of depth or meaning. And that's the worst thing. These stories are told with so much sap that I just never really bought in. Not to mention the premise of how these women meet seems about as contrived and flimsy as I've ever seen. Oh, and one more thing. If this truly is a movie about how women can band together to help each other with raising kids alone, and here comes the not really a spoiler alert, why is it that every last one of them ends up with a man? Couldn't even one of them, just on principle alone, have found peace and remained a single mom? Plus, the acting, production, and writing are all about as mediocre as it gets. Oh, and one more thing, just for awareness, because I don't know that you would expect it in a movie like this, but the dialogue actually gets pretty racy for a PG-13 flick. There's this whole scene of innuendo-laden double entendres that had the older couple in front of me blushing so hard I could see it in the dark. Overall, Tyler Perry has given us another movie with a good heart but a lackluster delivery. The emotional subject matter just isn't enough to raise this one alone past a D+. Thanks for checking out this Your Movie Friend review. You can stay tuned for this review's best ever challenge here in a bit. But first, I want to throw some stuff up over here you can click on if you'd like. If you want to subscribe, which I'd very much appreciate, you can do that by clicking the big gray subscribe button. And if you want to see more, you can click over here to see a review for the only other new movie out this week, Need for Speed. Or click the eyes to check out a new live show I and some friends have been doing called The Critic, the Geek, and the Girl. You can also click the logo right up here to go to yourmoviefriend.com, where you can search by title for reviews. And finally, this review's best ever challenge. This is where you name the best movie ever in a particular category and also try to identify my choice. Okay, fine, might as well. What is the best Tyler Perry movie ever? Mine is a bit of a cheat, but come on, how could I not pick the one sci-fi movie he's ever done? Drop your own answer and a guess at mine in the comments, and first person to guess mine does get a point. Thanks, and please subscribe.